All right, folks, here we go. We are opening 100 collector's reserves. We're getting titles like Professor X's Barber. That's kind of funny, I guess. That's not my most hated title of all. I do hate a lot. We are gonna open 100 reserves. We're gonna build a deck out of the variants that we open. Oh, it's actually a pretty sick portrait. The negative Iron Man. I actually don't hate that at all. That's pretty cool too. Normally portraits and titles are underwhelming, but so far we're actually hitting kind of okay on both. Oh, Dan hit Modok. Okay, it's gonna be tough for our variant deck. Modok's not always your best card to run in a deck, but cool variant anyway. Dan hip collection still coming along. Now you guys can tell, by the way, I'm still on vacation. It's almost over, I promise. I think I have one more video I'm gonna record on vacation, and then I'm back Tuesday for the new card video. When Phantom X arrives, I will be home if all goes as planned with the travel. I usually do these videos and like talk about Marvel Snap. I didn't really prepare any thoughts today though, but I mean, I guess I can always yap anyway. I'm just a yapper by nature. Oh, Frigga, that's a pretty cool variant. I like that. Pretty cool. Frigga is a fine card for our variant deck, by the way. Combo 3, we needed a good 2-drop for our deck, I guess, then. Frigga, of course, very good in Victoria Hand decks. Maybe we'll get Victoria Hand. SFX up, no earbuds, come at me. Yeah, that's indeed a title. So anyway, Marvel Snap. What's up with Marvel Snap, man? I will say, like, I hate chibis. Omega Sentinel's a really cool character, but I hate chibis. Marvel Snap, I do actually think is in a better spot that it's been in a long time. I think they've done a handful of things, like, there's some better like returning player rewards. I still don't think they're enough. I think they should just give you like a whole good deck to get people to come back with like one awesome marquee legendary. They haven't gone that far, but it's better than it's ever been. I think in a lot of ways, I guess the client is in a really bad spot. Like there's a lot of bugs and client problems and stuff like that, as far as like actually mechanically playing the game. Like it literally doesn't work, I know, sometimes for people, and there's been a lot of bugs there, like technical issues. But from like a other standpoints, so the actual game itself, I think it's in a pretty good spot. Super Scroll Dan hip here too. It's a pretty cool one. I like Super Scroll a lot. Very fun card. Mastery. There's a lot that's going right with Marvel Snap. Let me double check my recording is okay. It's on. It still has a lot of problems. Still has a lot of gaps. There's a lot of things that have been a problem with progression monetization since day one in Marvel Snap that I think are still true. But small improvements lately have put it in a pretty solid spot. Despite that, I just think the player base continues to dwindle pretty significantly. Of course, we never really know the behind the scenes data. We talk about this all the time, but every kind of data point that we have that is visible showcases that the player base continues to decline. Diamondback, hate it. Just hate everything about this. It's so ugly. Not a good card for variant deck either, because it's like you need other support for it. I guess Mega Sentinel support though. Everything else about the game is pointing down. Like YouTube views way down. Not just me. Like across the board, a lot of people have had declines in YouTube. I've had a crazy decline in YouTube views the last year. Like used to, like a new card video would get like 90,000, 100,000 views, and now they get like 50,000. So literally like half of what it was a year ago, which it really started declining when Pokemon Pocket came out, more competition. Then there was like the blip when the game literally got banned in the United States, and then there was like the Kid Omega stuff. And actually, I think Shadowverse actually stole more players than some people realize. I think that happened kind of simultaneously with Kid Omega, and it was like, I think some people like saw that as an opportunity to change games or whatever, a new card game. So there's been a lot of little things eating away at Marvel Snap's player base, and I don't think there's been any big things to really bring people back, right? Like some game modes and stuff, but that's not the sort of thing that gets people back into the ecosystem. And I know a lot of people have expressed they've come back to like check it out because they saw some cool card or some cool event or whatever, saw the returning player stuff, but they still feel so far behind, and even more behind, because like if you miss 6 months of like resources, there's just an endless amount of cards that you don't have, so I think Marvel Snap just has to do something to get players back or somehow recruit new players. This is a sick Rhino, by the way. Really cool Rhino. I like that a lot. That's a decent 2-drop, I guess, for Frigga in our variant deck. So I just don't think they've. I don't know if they're going to do more marketing in Marvel Snap to like, get things in order, get things in place, and then like do another big push for new players or returning players or what. But I think it needs some kind of shot in the arm to really get there. Oh, bro, that's a sick Peach Momoko Wolverine. It's really cool, dude. He's in there with the wolves and stuff, dude. That's really sick. I like that a lot, man. We're getting some good variants at least today. So I don't know, man. Like, like I've said 1,000 times. Like I literally used to say, oh, my views get cut in half in Marvel Snap and I'd be fine. I didn't expect it to happen over the course of a year. But I am fine. This is always why the plan for me as a creator has always been diversify, right? Like for the longest time, it wasn't even my job. I kept my real job for like 5 years on YouTube or something, 6 years before I even made the switch to full-time YouTube. And then, it was about like Twitch and YouTube having multiple platforms. Then it's been about like Marvel Snap and Hearthstone. That's why I never stopped making Hearthstone videos, right? Because you want to diversify, make sure you're not all in on one game or whatever. Because we just saw actually in the Marvel space, Marvel Mystic Mayhem, which came out like I think in June. Is that right? Has it only been 6 months? Maybe it was longer than that. I don't know. Came out pretty recently though, within the last year, I think. They just announced they're shutting down the game, like no new content. I mean, I think it's gonna run for a while. We can like play, but no new content support. In other words, it was a failure to not get enough players, not make enough money. So we see it like it's a legitimate threat that Marvel games can fail and not succeed, right? So it's like, geez, I don't think Snap's in that sort of position, right? They started with such a strong player base to begin with, that they've been riding out for this last while. But it's just, it really goes to show you, like, you got to be careful and think about that. That's so, for me, that's, 2 games, Hearthstone and Marvel Snap. Like, I never wanted to go all in 100% on Snap. Like, it became the main game, but never 100%. I started making my own game to try to separate myself even further, right? Like, just, having layers on layers of options because, when you're, oh, dude, another Wolverine. Oh, no, the action figure Wolverine. I've talked about this so much. I love action figures. This is a fine looking figure, but the photography is just so bland. The setting in the background is just like just doesn't look like it matches at all. Like the lighting is so weird. It's just not good. There's such good action figure photography that is being wasted here with these variants. So that sucks. Okay, well, it looks like we have a special guest. Regina, look, here's the camera. But stick your face closer to Daddy. There you are. There you are, leaning in. There you are. Say hi. Can you say, open some good cards, Daddy? Yeah, good try. That was good. What's your favorite Marvel character? Say Spider-Man. Can you say Spider-Man real loud? Say it real loud. Shout it out. Spider-Man, you're right. Yeah, okay. All right, well, thank you, Regina, for your guest appearance. All right, Regina has exited the building. So anyway, long story short, it's been a crazy year. Oh, that's a sick Arnim Zola, dude. I'll play a lot of Arnim Zola. I won't play that because I don't play variants, but I almost would. Oh, bro, I thought we were done for a second. It's been a crazy year for Marvel Snap. A lot of downs. I think it's recovered a little bit of momentum, right? But it's just so hard when you lose that many players. Like, it's 1,000 times easier to keep players than to get them back, right? And they just did not do a good job of keeping players at all. So how do you work to get all those players back or recruit new players? Right? It's so hard. Such a lost opportunity. Like, I don't think Marvel Snap's dying. I don't think it's going the way of Mystic Mayhem or anything just yet, right? Like, the day could come for sure, but I don't think we're there yet. The thing is just like, what a lost opportunity in a lot of ways, right? I get so frustrated when I think about it. Like, the highs for Marvel Snap were so high, and there was so much potential to make it a crazy popular, super high longevity card game. And I feel like I don't know, I just don't feel like that was capitalized on. I feel like the goals were aligned in a more short-term way than a more long-term way. And, that's any company's prerogative to do whatever they want, but it's frustrating from a creative perspective, from a player perspective. I think in a lot of ways. Ooh, pretty sick Nakia, dude. That's sick. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's good. Nice dynamic pose. Good card too for our deck, I guess. Good, like, generically useful card for a variant deck. So, anyway, Marvel Snaps, it's in a weird spot. I'm curious to see where it goes from here. We've also got some new contenders on the horizon. We saw a new Star Wars card game was announced and will be coming who knows when. So it's like, man, could that be the next big card game? I do feel like before I open this final reserve that there is like some space for a major disruptor in the card game world, because like Pokemon Pocket I thought could be it, but it's like that wasn't really gameplay focused. It's just a collector game. Like there's gameplay in it obviously, but I think most people kind of just fall off of that super fast. Shadowverse, stuff like that, like people like the gameplay a lot, but just didn't have maybe like the brand name or whatever. So it's like, and Hearthstone's been grinding along, and like Magic the Gathering's grinding along, but maybe they're a little bit too old school as far as like a super popular mobile card game that puts gameplay first. Which I think you could argue Marvel Snap did. Like obviously there's a lot of collectability aspects to Marvel Snap too, but it's still super super fun gameplay. I feel like there's space for disruption there, man. Like somebody could come in and blow up the space, but it's just hard to get it all together and hard to make a successful card game. So I don't know. Let's see what's in this final collector's reserve. Hurry up. Bedtime in 10. Probably true for me. I need to go to bed before long. So, all right, that is our reserve opening. Now let's go ahead and build a deck out of our 12 variants. In fact, before that, let's rate the variants as well. We started here with Modoc. Let's rate these on a scale of 1 to 5. This is a 4-star Dan Hip. It's pretty good. Frigga, 4 stars. I like the art style a lot, just not maybe an exciting enough character or pose for me. Omega Sentinel, hate chibis. That's not the worst looking one I've ever seen. It's got some like cool, nice lighting and pretty cool pose. Maybe a 2-star chibi. Super Scroll, yeah, I like it a little less than the Modoc. A little bit too much orange in there for me. So maybe 3-star. Diamondback, just I hate everything about this in so many ways. It's a 1-star variant for sure. This Rhino is really sick. This is like 5-star, dude. Really cool. Nice pose, awesome character. Like the art style, good color contrast. Wolverine, also 5 stars. Really, really sick. Just really, really cool coloring. I like the watercolor style, more muted color palette. Chibi Sparky, like 2 maybe. Don't love it, but not the worst. Oh, this Wolverine action figure, dude. Like I honestly a 1, man. It's so bad. I love action figures, but it's just so bad. This Arnim is sick. This is a 5-star Arnim. Really, really perfect lighting. Like really focuses in on that face. Really cool dynamic facial features and expression. Like that's A+ stuff. And this Naki is really good too. I think it's like 4 for me. This looks really good. I like that a lot. Sometimes these like Moon Colony, like the like art house ones where it's like an art studio. Moon Colony is like an art studio of multiple artists. Sometimes they do feel like a little generic, or like they don't necessarily have much of a distinct style to them, just kind of a generic rendered style. But this one actually looks pretty stylized, and like it feels like it has some like charisma to it. So I'd say pretty good. That's 4 stars. So let's go ahead and I guess build our deck with all of these new variants. Arnim is gonna be tough. We do have 2 Wolverines, which is we're definitely gonna use the Momoko Wolverine then in that case. No doubt. I think it's going to be very difficult to win a game. We're also short. That's because one of these is Wolverine, and we only got 11 in our variants. I mean, I guess we'll just go over the 2 most recent variants I got. I bought this Nicholas Scratch bundle to get enough credits to open all these reserves. So that's why I have that. Oh, same thing with the Iron Man too. It was like on the web store. I needed those 2 bundles, which I almost never buy real money stuff or gold stuff even. But, I needed to. So this is a variant deck. There you go. There's our 12 most recent variants. I mean, Iron Man's good. Omega Sentinel's kind of cool. Super Scroll could definitely steal a game, but I think we're gonna have a hard time winning. I'm definitely not gonna play extra games though. Just play 3 and see if we can win. And we'll do our best. Sometimes you can steal and win with these, but my ratings held pretty well. Top 6K. I wonder if that's because there's less players, or if I've just been playing bad decks less often, perhaps. But Sparky, pretty useless unless we get a good location support. Oh, Nimrod. Okay, it's gonna be really hard to beat a Nimrod deck. They don't usually run Null for Super Scroll. So nothing there. Rhino's fine, but not great. Oh, you know what though? An Omega Sentinel could hit a Nimrod and debuff it. I did just get a buff though, so now it's up to 8 power. So it would still have 1 power, but that certainly wouldn't be too hard to beat, I guess. Ooh, that might be nice. Sparky actually doesn't usually get much better though, weirdly. Because he's already been buffed, right? Like, I think this is okay. We'll just go Omega Sentinel mid, probably. Try to line up on that Nimrod. Hopefully. Oh, magic. Okay, Omega Sentinel right gives us cool Arnim Zola plays, maybe? You could also put an Iron Man over there, though. Maybe you just go Iron Man right, and then you just do Omega Sentinel mid. And, well, I mean, with Limbo, you could do even more than that, too, but... Oh my god, we also have Nimrod Arnim Zola, bro. What am I, What are we thinking here? I kind of want to lose priority, but it's going to be so crazy hard to do that because... Yeah, it's going to be so hard to do that. Well, no, maybe we do want priority. We can just do it the start of turn 6, right? After they play their Modok. So maybe we go Nimrod right. Set up for the Arnim Zola. Oh, God. Oh, man. So Mega Sentinel's, like, definitely still going to be able to hit, but, like... I don't know. It's not going to be enough, probably, right? 16 down to 9, like... We did keep priority, so we are pushing it down to 9. And then do you just double Nimrod this? Like, how do you win that last spot, though? You're not utilizing Iron Man here at all. Like, the 16 and 16 hold? I mean, I think this is my best play. Like, we've already kind of locked in and committed to it, so I don't know. 9 is definitely a lot less. I mean, 16 and 16 is a lot, but I'm locked in, too, so, like, the math is kind of solved, right? If I had, like, an Iron Man spike, it would maybe help. Venom... Not that big. How do I win right, though, man? Like, I feel like left is a bit exposed. Oh, fastball special is good, dude. Left is totally exposed, so now they just need to hold right. Yeah, dang, dude. I can't do that unless they played a null somehow. There's no way. I mean, Wolverine's not our best play, by the way, but... Is Diamondback? I mean, these count as debuffed, right? So, like, I guess Diamondback's actually even better, yeah. Maybe they play a null? I don't know, man. Adamantium Fusion is not a null. It's like a... Oh my god, dude. No way. We don't win right. There's 38's too much. Even Diamondback's nice. Like, it's cool, but it's not enough to beat 30 freaking 8. I'll tell you that. Yeah, this deck's so good, man. Fastball special is so nuts. So cheap and so good. Yeah, I don't really think there was going to be a better line this game. I mean, if they hadn't hit the Shuri, like, there's definitely a chance we win, though, because we'd be putting them... Well, no Wakandan Embassy and no Shuri, right, would have been really nice. That could have done a ton of work. All right, game number 2. Wolverine, Diamondback. It's a Oh, Wolverine left. Okay. Something, right? Like, it's points. Maybe we scare the opponent away. I don't know. This people Nicholas scratch, by the way, but just a card you almost never see, man. Would have played that left, huh? Oh, Wolverine, go there, man. Go there, Wolverine. Go mid. Go mid. Maybe that's the way to win. Wolverine rolling left also could be a way for us to win, right? If he just rolls left, might be able to hold that down. Right is the only really, really terrible spot, unfortunately. Jeez. What a garbage roll. Oh my god. Garbage roll, dude. Ugh. Just the worst roll ever. Silk could also win left for them, right? Like, oh, Bishop's pretty crazy. What is this deck, dude? This guy's nuts. I guess I lock in here because it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's not going to win Raft, but I got to figure something out, right? I need like Arnim Zola or something. I don't even know. Tribunal's insane! Tribunal's actually insane. That's exactly the sort of card we need to win this, but I still don't know if it's going to be possible. It's like, how the heck do I get enough points? Super Scroll just to kill it off? I mean, I guess in theory, Super Scroll could be... I mean, I don't know. We could see them play something here like an Iron Man or something and use the Super Scroll, right? I don't think we're having enough points, man. Like Silk is actually probably kind of okay left. Oh god, deafening chord. Oh no. Um I mean we have 18 and oh dude, she would be so sick. So we're gonna have 12 and 9 is 21 and 14 is 35 divided by 3, so basically 12 across. There's no way this holds, right? Unless Werewolf ends up mid, maybe. Or left somehow. Well, hold up, dude. Hold up, hold up, hold up. They're just moving the Silk. No, I don't want the Silk to move. I need Silk to end up mid. Oh! I think we're gonna win! Werewolf's only... Oh, Batman moved too, though. Oh, no, we're gonna be one off. No, he got... Oh, we're gonna be one off. No. Oh, we're gonna be one off, guys. No, dude. No. I guess really kind of two off, but... Oh, my God. Oh, I guess that wouldn't have done anything for our Super Scroll, by the way. I don't think that mattered, right? I don't think that made a difference. All right, one more game. Then we got to call it quits. All right, can we win a game, guys? I think it's going to be real tough. This is one of the, we didn't have like a real powerhouse kind of card this game. I mean, Rhino, Frigga. Rhino's terrible with Sinister London, but Iron Man, we get a tribunal opponent here, maybe. Somebody that cares a lot about these plays. It's kind of cool too. I guess Rhino's probably still worth it. You can sometimes it just even helps you like condense power into 2 spots, which is good with Iron Man if we hit him. Carnage early is definitely a weak play. Nakion 3 is fine. If they commit to a null, maybe we'll win, right? Like Super Scroll null. Seems like people have not been playing as much like Deadpool though. It's been more other stuff. Although Weapon X makes me think it could be. Do you go like Frigga here? Let's play another round of Nakias. I'd rather have like... Maybe we just got to commit this because it's on curve. It feels sort of wrong though. I don't know, man. Maybe you go here. This would leave you space for Iron Man, but not a Super Scroll cycle, right? You do this. You lock in over here. You play Nakia again. With what? Like you don't have anything to go with it. I don't think that's it. I think you just commit to the scroll. And if you show the Super Scroll, they're like never gonna play a null, right? Like they just won't do it. We have to let them not realize that there is a Super Scroll here, basically. I'm gonna try this. Fastball special on the Weapon X. Okay, well that's not a huge problem. Dude, the Weapon X again gone, dude. Crazy. That was a giga low roll for them, I guess. Currently don't have a card to play alongside a Super Scroll right now. So is it like maybe if Diamondback gets a card to go with it, I guess. That Angel is debuffed in Necrotia, but we're not going there. Maybe I would have been better off going for a scratch copy. Just for curve reasons, right? I need Iron Man, but there's nothing to go with him, dude. It's not better, right? Oh, it's like the worst curves. I guess you do this and to see if there's a null. I don't know. This sucks. Oh, it doesn't matter. It holds, dude. We just scared them off with hand buff. All right, they had the worst lines too. I don't know. Anyway, folks, that's a reserve opening. We got one win with this garbage variant attack, and it didn't feel like much of a win, but a win's a win. So anyway, thanks for joining me again. Almost done with these vacation videos. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. But thanks for watching. Appreciate you all, and I guess I will see you around.